opportunity to go out there and produce and fill in for those guys?
Yeah, it's a next man mentality, kind of like, Coach Spo just told me to be ready and just do what I do, bring energy, and that's what I was able to bring in with, Wiggs minutes being gone and Jovic minutes being gone. Everybody got to step up.
How much work has there been behind the scenes to prepare for moments like this?
Man, words can't really explain it. It's a lot of work being done, a lot of mental work as well. Just staying ready, as well as the physical work. But the coaching staff, they do a great job of player development and everything. So I was able to go out there and not miss a beat.
Coach said the first few times he put you in this season was a little unfair to you because you were playing at center for the most part, and this one you were able to actually play your natural position. How were you able to put those outings in the past to kind of stay confident for this moment, and how tough were those outings have to play at center?
I don't really worry about what position I'm playing. Just to go out there and try to be Keshad Johnson. Go out there and just fight, bring the energy, get boards, get second chance points for my teammates, whatever it takes. Not really center, power forward, whatever. Yes, sir.
What does a game like this say about this team's depth? To have 8 in double figures with guys out, you still have 8 in double figures, and obviously you win by 30 plus. What does it say about the depth of this roster?
It shows you, we got guys that can go in there, stay ready and make an impact in the game.
For you, I think 6 now or 7 straight double-figure rebound games. Do you feel like something's clicking for you on the boards as far as the rebounding? It's kind of an uptick lately. How much of an emphasis has that been for you, rebounding?
It was something that we've been needing. Honestly, the refs let you play down there. So, once I guess it took me a little while to actually figure it out. But now, I know that I can go get them.
Do you feel like these last 2 weeks that you were starting for Bam, and obviously you put off the bench last game, now starting, do you feel like this might be the best 2-week stretch so far for you, and you've made the most comfortable, you felt the most consistent, and being able to kind of toggle between both different roles?
Because honestly, I feel like it's not really a role in that, because I can go in the game at any moment, and, what the team needs is rebounds. I can go in and any unit, any time, and just go, impact the team that way.
How important were those minutes by Keshad, just to see what he did with Wiggs out and Jovic to come out in there and provide productive minutes?
To go back to what I said, we got guys that, stay ready, guys that are hungry, and, they can go out there and make an impact defensively, and I feel like that's what led to him, just being more comfortable offensively and, just playing his game.
Perfect. Yeah. Thank you, Kel'el. What does a win like this kind of say about the depth of this team? You obviously have a couple of rotation guys missing. You still have 8 guys in double figures, but up 140.
Yeah, it's big time, that we're able to, look down the bench and we got the youth and the ability to come in and guys can step up. I really like what I saw from Jameer, KJ coming in and providing that energy, that spark. I thought he did a great job, especially in the first half, rebounding the ball, making the hustle plays, and doing the little things that we need to come out here with a W.
You also went out for a little bit there in the first half. What did you feel? And I guess you already been out with a groin injury, so how much of that was kind of being paranoid about something like that not happening again?
Yeah, I just felt it on the last layup I had in the first half, and wanted to get it checked and make sure that there was nothing more serious than that. We wrapped it up, did a little test, and I'm always going to try to fight through pain and injuries. I let the game too much. I don't want to take anything for granted. If I'm able to play, I feel like I'm going to play. I'm going to go out there and give it the best I can. I know the team needs me out there, and I'm just glad it's nothing too serious.
How did it feel the rest of the way?
Felt good, I felt it here and there. I thought we did a great job of adding some extra support for it. But yeah, that's all the doctors. They're not worried about it. They don't think it can get any worse. So it's all about pain tolerance. I have a high pain tolerance, so I'm not too worried about it.
Kel'el, how impressive is it what he's been doing the last 2 weeks between starting for Bam, going back to the bench, now starting again?
Yeah.
Double-digit rebounds, pretty much 6-7 straight games.
Yeah, it's been amazing. That's his talent. That's what he can do. That's his impact on the game. I'm still mad that he didn't dunk my assist to him in transition, so I had to get on him about that. Then he started wanting to dunk everything. But now, he's going to be a big piece of what we're trying to do here. The sky's the limit of what he can do. It's all about his energy and effort and his mental approach to the game. And I think he's done a great job of being in different roles and not letting it affect his performance or what he has to do out there.
team, also with the guys also having 8 guys in double figures, and just the growth of some of the young guys.
I mean, it started with our defensive intentions. That looked like us before Bam was out. Defensively, covering a lot of ground. Guys were really taking the challenge. We're making it tough on them. It felt like we were able to take away some of that transition. They're a very good offensive team, and then get them into the second half of the clock. More possessions than not. And then offensively, that definitely looked more like how we looked 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago. Pace was solid, sharing the ball, and then from sharing the ball, we were able to really attack and put some pressure on them, either drawing fouls or just getting into the paint, making the right play.
Encouraging that Norm was obviously able to come back from the growing, and what kind of report did you get, I guess, at that point, and then after when he was able to return?
Yeah, he was just tight. He just, he's very aware, because of what he went through, earlier, but it wasn't the same thing. And he loosened up, got checked out by the trainers, and he assured us that he was ready to go, and he feels good right now.
This 2-week stretch by Kel'el, how impressive has it been? Just not only the consistency, but also being able to go from bench to starter, and just the emotional maturity that's taken.
Yeah, and he's being much more intentional. It doesn't have to be perfect basketball. Nobody plays perfect basketball, but the intentions, have to be there. Attention to detail. He's rebounding. He's making his presence felt. With his size. He still had some, where either he got stripped or bobbled or that kind of thing. But he's getting better. He's stacking up. Good day after good day. And the important thing about these games is, he's feeling, the importance of the games. He's playing meaningful minutes. He understands the responsibility to play well. And he's recognizing if it doesn't go well, what he needs to correct. That's a big-time improvement from last year, where he wasn't really recognizing, what was happening.
How important were the minutes from Keshad? Just those fill-in minutes.
I'm really happy for KJ because he's been so dedicated behind the scenes. And when I've given him some minutes, they haven't been, fair. This is the first game where I played him at the 4. The other games I've played him at the 5. The first game was against Jokic. I mean, come on, that's not even fair. But he has stayed diligent. He's, constantly being mentored by, Malik and UD and Bam. Everybody roots for him, because he's so pure. He really works at it. He stays ready so he doesn't have to get ready. And then he finally got an opportunity where it was much more in his wheelhouse, and he made a big impact. Defensively, he was really good, with the switching, guarding off the dribble, making plays at the rim. His rebounding was great. His energy was great, giving us second opportunities. And then he knocked down, a couple threes, but it was the energy and physicality, toughness, and I think the whole locker room was rooting for him. That's the kind of guy he is.
Last one for me. You guys knew the stakes of the NBA Cup entering this one. How much was point differential?
Yeah, it was. We're going for it. But also, I want to be responsible. We didn't have any other guys. So I had to play the guys that are out there. But everybody was aware of it. And so, I think we finished appropriately. Okay, thank you.